Hello, everyone in NS Training. Welcome to the TNT show. We're going to have some fun tonight. I'm going to give you just a few seconds to go ahead and share in the comments to your teams, get them on the call, the training. We've got some serious things that we're going to talk about. So go ahead. And then I also like it when you guys comment where you're plugging in from, because you know my favorite thing to do after these calls is to go back and read all your fabulous comments, your questions, your suggestions. A lot of the points that I'm going to go through this evening, feel free to throw them down in the comments. And you know what? If you're plugging in after the live, go ahead and type down below replay so I can at least say hi and see where you're plugging in from. So take that's just the top of the hour, little notes. I got it out there. Share it with the people that you think could gain some benefit from this training, because we are going to discuss conquering the fear of rejection, okay, as we recruit, okay? In fact, I didn't even title it that, did I? It was conquering recruiting fears, right? That's what we titled it. And so I've got my notes. One of the common mistakes I see in people in network marketing do is that they're so over the top excited about their product and what it does, and so excited about their opportunity, and they just want to talk. Through many mistakes of my own, I know, yes, lots of mistakes, I have learned over the course of years that people do not care what you have to share until they know you care. Did you hear me? People won't even give you the time of day if they feel like you're approaching them for your own selfish reasons, okay? So write that down. We're in the people business. We're in the business of building trusting relationships. So one of the most valuable tips that I'm going to give you before going through these additional tips is practice listening. So when you enter into the world of recruiting, because we recruit two different people, right? We recruit customers. We recruit prospects, people that we want on our board of directors. But it's so crazy important that you understand how important it is to listen to people. Instead of talk, you really ought to get to know that person's goals, their needs, what solutions. Then you'll have a better idea what product solutions you're going to offer them. Then you'll have a better idea what opportunity solutions you're going to offer that prospect. Are you guys with me? So we've got two different prospects that we recruit, and hopefully recruiting consistently. So let me get to my notes. I'm going to show you the first fear. There are, I believe there's 4 fears that I'm going to discuss tonight on this call. And they get you stuck as you're building your business. And so I wanted to just kind of take some time tonight, point out what those common fears are that are holding you back. Because remember, 2019, guys, is all about achievement. And 2019 is going to be all about getting into massive action quickly. It's so much less painful to go right on in, having clarity of knowing what exactly it is that you're looking for, understanding that you get to even choose those customers that you service on a regular basis. Not just serving your customers by offering solutions and selling a product, okay? But offering too also valuable information about anti-aging, about weight management, about some of our supplements. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be valuable input that you offer that benefits you. It could be an article you read, I don't know, about sunscreen. So start thinking of that. So let's get right on in to talking about, oh, did I just delete? Just a second. Ah, ha, ha. All right, see, we all learn. Okay, we're going to go back. The first one we're going to talk about is number one, write it down, the fear of rejection. That's one reason why you are not consistently recruiting. You're not consistently developing a customer database. You're not consistently every day, every week, developing your spiel or recruiting out there because you fear rejection. The reality is that you won't be successful every single time when you approach someone, and you shouldn't take it personally. It's bizarre. It's kind of like when you go to a restaurant and you order lasagna after the waiter or waitress tells you that the special is raviolis. Do you think that me ordering lasagna hurt the waiter or waitress's feelings and they went away crying? No. So learn to not take the outcome of your approach personally. Learn from your no's, because you're going to get a lot of them in this business. The more no's that you get you closer, that much closer to the yes. So that's the first fear that you're going to conquer: rejection. They're not saying no to your product. They're not saying no to the opportunity. They're not saying no because of you. It could be timing. It could be that they desire a different color. It could be they don't like to brush their teeth. I mean, it could be a number of reasons. But after this training, if you take good notes, you are going to be a stronger master recruiter. And hopefully you'll do it in a way that you can master it so that it's balanced every single day, between understanding your recruiting, all prospects, either a customer or somebody that you might take to that next step to see if they make a good fit for the business. So let's go to number two. I wanted to first talk about, which I just mentioned, the two types of people that we recruit. Do you know who they are? Do you guys have an active flowing list? Because if you don't have an active list, an active ongoing list, month after month, week after week, of, first, make a list of all your customers, a huge, huge list. How often are you following up with those customers? I was talking to Christy Sullivan and her team yesterday. They're doing a getaway training, a retreat. And one of the things that what did they do yesterday that was so brilliant? That's what it was. It was about, let's set a challenge for ourselves to see how many referral posts we can get from our existing customers. And in, I think it was 30 minutes, there was, 6 or 8 of them. They scheduled together as a group 27 referral posts just by making a commitment to go through and list all their existing customers. The other reason why you want to list all your customers, and take note on what their original purchase is, because it's going to be ongoing. Then the next month, you know what they purchased. You may make a suggestion, an upsell. You may trickle valuable information out to them. You want that list. But you also want your list of people that you're dripping on for this business. No doesn't necessarily mean no forever. It just means no right now. In fact, if you talk to many team elites, there's quite a few that came into the business for the product and swore that they would never come into this business. So keep a running tally of your customers because you never know. I mean, they're all, especially with social media, you guys, they're always watching, always watching. It surprises me. I mean, there's so many times I'll do even a product post or a customer testimony post. And I don't ever see these people comment, but I'll go to the tennis club and lo and behold, they'll go, oh my gosh, I really need to try that. I saw that so-and-so's testimony on the whitening paste or the tanner. So remember that people are always watching, all right? So let's go to the next fear, fear number 2. What's holding you back? Fear of making a bad impression. So if you're brand new in the business, you have a couple of different fears. You're so scared that they're going to say no. You're so scared that you're not going to say or deliver the information correctly or, flowy or colorful, whatever. Or you're fearful of not remembering the steps or the ingredients. Well, you know what? I'm all about the more imperfect you can show people, the more they will relate to you and think inside their belly that maybe I could do this too. I mean, Traci doesn't know the ingredients. So pay attention to your appearance and your body language. Especially if you're in a meeting, computer to computer, which we now do a lot of this with Zoom call or Blue Jeans, or if you're having coffee, what does your body language say? Are you like this? Are you sweating? Are you just nervous? What does your posture say? Are you up confident? Do you look like you're in the driver's seat of your representing the best products in the world and your opportunity? That's where you want to be, and you'll be closer to being a master recruiter. So when I say recruiting, I hope that you guys understand that when I say recruiting, I'm not just talking about recruiting business partners. Recruiting to me is we get paid for doing 2 things in our Nu Skin business. We get paid for developing a customer network. So you have to recruit for that. We also get paid for developing and recruiting new business partners. So that's just a no-brainer, but pay attention to how relatable you are computer to computer or FaceTime to FaceTime or belly to belly over a cup of coffee. This is one area, you guys, that I have had to learn over and over again. Those who know me closely know that this girl doesn't slow down, and I go, 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 and busy, 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 and I'm excited, life is great, and let's get this party started and achieve the dream. But you can't recruit before you even talk about your solution, whether it's the business or the products. You need to first be willing to listen. So here's my tip for you. You're going to smile. You're going to have great eye contact. You're going to ask questions. You're going to be interested in their story. Yeah, you're going to be interested in knowing their story, their pain points. Because once you show your interest level authentically, I'm going to tell you what happens. They listen back. So remember what I said at the top of this call. I said people will not care about anything that you have to say about your product or your business until they really know that you genuinely care about them. All right? So that's fear number 2. Let's go right in to fear number 3. You might be stuck or scared to death to even develop your customer, recruit for customers or your business partner because you fear that you might come across pushy, a little aggressive. Talk to any leader, including myself. Have we been guilty and throwing up all over people way before getting to know them, way before even understanding what their needs are? Oh yeah, throwing up all over because we practiced our spiel, we had it all dialed in, we wanted to tell them blah 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 and all the ingredients and this and that, and they're like looking at you like, really? You just want to get in my pocket and so that you benefit financially? Or do you, I mean, right? So you want to make sure that you know that the way to get better in your business, the way to conquer these fears that we all struggle with in terms of recruiting, is to just get out there and do it. I don't know how many meetings I've been to where I've left the meeting and said, holy cannoli, Trace, take a breath. It was all about me and my business vehicle. And I was just so excited before they could even say hello to me. I wanted to tell them all about the facial spa and what it's going to do, blah, 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 blah. I didn't even find out if they wash their face. It's happened so many times, you guys. So there's an important tip. In order for you to learn not to be pushy and aggressive, you're probably going to be pushy and aggressive. But as long as you're willing every single day as you to build your business, be willing to want to practice to get better. Write that word down, practice. Practice. Every one of us has things every day in our business that we so badly need to practice. Some need to practice more things than others. I need to practice. Dodie Glover is another one. Hi, I see that she's on. Needs to practice our listening skills because we're so excited. And I get you guys that right now the opportunity's ripe. Right now, boy, with social media, we've got amazing viral products. But instead of spamming people, I gotta tell you about that. Blah, 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 blah. Don't be so quick to throw up all over them. Be quick to engage. Be quick to ask a few questions. So let's go into, and make sure that you can engage with people and relate to your prospects, customer or business, by asking questions. Tell me all about you. I just knew that there was a reason I'm so attracted to your energy. Where'd you get that from? That's one of my favorites, by the way, because people like to talk about themselves. So kind of just, I don't know how you want to do it. Maybe wear a rubber band bracelet and snap it a few times when you're in your Zoom calls or your phone calls or your meetings, your coffee meetings. Remind yourself to engage with who that prospect is. All right. And here's number 4, last one, fear of not meeting that prospect's expectation. So let's see if you guys remember. What's a prospect? Type it in the comments. I said at the beginning, if you're now just plugging on, a prospect that you recruit is going to be one of two people, a customer or a business partner. And many times you don't know who they're going to be. 2 ears, I love that comment, and 1 mouth. Don't deliver what you think your prospect wants to hear because you're so darn excited about blah, 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 because they may not be ready for that. They won't listen to you until they know that you authentically care about them. All right? So, fear of not meeting expectations could be why some of you aren't recruiting customers or business partners. Fear that they'll order the toothpaste or the tanner one time, and this is crazy. I see it happen all the time. Fear that you guys won't even go back and follow up with them because you fear you fear what they might say. You fear that they might say that's the worst product I've ever used. That's why many of you don't follow up and feed your customer database valuable input, meaning checking in with them, checking in and asking if they would like to be on your referral schedule for the week. And if so, your next product, girlfriend, is going to be at cost, because that's how much I value you doing a referral post for me. So there's another tip. Fear of not meeting expectations. When you bring business partners, anybody relate? Or just all the people that you recruit into your business, you just know that they're going to be blue diamonds and they're going to rock the world together with you. And do you fear what the outcome is? Do you fear that they might quit? They might quit. Oh, well. Okay. Some will quit. Some won't. Just move on, because no person that quits, no customer that quits, so no business partner that quits, no prospect that quits should ever even get in your way at all with your dream, with what you are going to achieve. There's no that can ruin my destiny. There's no. In fact, sometimes no's that come in, they're just crabby people. They're those crabby people. They're comfortable in their life and they don't want anybody to be happy, including you. So understand that it's not personal. It's, it's a reflection maybe on how they feel about themselves. If they no. Okay. Yeah. So let me just get back to my notes. So here's the deal. Once you get the yes to the products or the business, you do, don't you? You fear whether or not they will continue to reorder. You fear whether or not they will give you a good testimony. In fact, many of you fear it so much you don't even ask. You fear it so much you don't even ask. It's not even on your daily agenda to ask 1, 2, 3 people to do a referral post for you that you'll monitor, right? Go ahead, throw me some hearts or something if I'm, hitting a chord on you, right? That we all have fears. We all have something in common. And you want me to tell you what it is? We all want to be loved and accepted. We all want that. And we are all scared. We're all scared along our own life journey. All I can tell you is I wake up every day practicing. I practice. Write that word down. Every day, be willing to practice. And you'll be so much happier as a person. Get testimonies, you guys. Practice getting testimonies from all your customers. You don't have to post them right away, but collect them. I love collecting my testimonies via text or via messenger, and I will save them. And and then I'll also ask permission. Is it okay if, I post your testimony, but also a cute little picture of you? So always ask permission, okay? If you're using testimonies to get or gain curiosity from other people out there on the web, you want to ask open-ended questions about how they're using the products. How do they like it? What kind of results are they seeing? Oh my gosh, tell me all about it. Again, they will feel like you care about their results. And then you can say things like this, guys. I am constantly looking for ways to improve my approach. So why did you say no? What was it about the way I delivered the business opportunity to you, if you don't mind? Because I really much respect you as a business person. And I'm always, me, fine-tuning everything about life every single day. So I so much respect your no, but will you tell me why so I can get better? I don't know. And then to conclude, I hope that this is helpful for you guys. You know that you can share this out. You know that you can tag your people in the bottom. And I'm going to read some of your comments before we conclude. 80% of people never ask for the business. That's just crazy. That's so true. They never, what's wrong with us? They never close a Facebook Live, a post, a training with a call to action, ever, because you're scared. So I'm telling you, be scared. Let's all join hands and be scared together. But those who fight through and conquer those fears of the outcome, they get somewhere. In fact, I was telling Christy yesterday, Sullivan and her team yesterday, that one of my fears still to this day is that fear of the no, fear that they'll say no to me when I see such a gift in them. I fear that so horribly bad that what I did to conquer that fear is the first thing I say is, listen, girlfriend, no, seriously, no pressure at all. I'm just telling you, I'm not a lipstick wearer, but I am onto something. This stuff is so good. It stays on. I put it on in the morning and it lasts all day long. No joke. I'm currently building out a customer base to use this particular line of products. You open to seeing the colors? Yeah. Okay. But what I said at the beginning, no pressure. I swear, I'm not kidding you. Same with the business. Girl, no, or guy, no pressure at all. Let me tell you something. There is something about you that I'm fully attracted to in the way you run your online business or the way you run your social media. I'm stalking your social media because you're so positive. You're so engaged. You've got lots of friends. You're really involved with your family. This is probably not for you, but I have got to tell you, I'm on a mission to deliver at least the message out to people. Would you be at least open to watching a short video? Would you at least be open to just reviewing a little info? And then just trust me, if you say no, I'm just going to chalk it up saying, oh, good, I met my obligation. I think everybody deserves to know how good we have it. So what I do is I tell them up front it's okay for them to say no. And I usually do it. I'm just crazy busy building my online empire and blowing it up over here. And I'm just trying to check people off that I just totally admire, you being one. And for these reasons, I admire you. So it's my obligation. Doesn't matter if you say no or not. Just, will you do me a favor? Just take a peek at it so that I can cross it off the list. That works for me. Okay, let me see if there was anything. Yes, you want to be transparent as you build your customers and build your business. So what I mean by that is be willing to say, that product, based on some of the feedback you gave me, may not be the right product for you. That daily skincare system may not be the one that's best for you. After much thought, this business may not be the right vehicle for you. So you've been sitting at blah, 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 and I don't see that you're following your daily tasks sheet much. I mean, maybe it's not for you. Be willing to walk away. This is your business. And remember this, guys, you're in the business of not selling your products or selling our opportunity. You're in this business of helping others achieve their goals, whether it's a product goal, after you get to know them, or time freedom goal, a financial goal. But put that in your head that you cannot be motivated and have dollar signs on your eyeballs thinking that that's all you care about, that they're going to put another dollar in your bank account. Be genuine. Be a solutions marketing rep. Hey, you work 90 hours a week? Oh, I might have a solution for you. Let's chat. Let's set up a time for an interview so I can get to know you a little bit more and find out if I can be of service to you. Did you hear me? Be of service to you. So think of it that way. We're in the business of helping people achieve their goals because we're achieving ours. And then last, going through these fears and being willing to conquer them every day, make note, be willing to write down what exactly your person looks like. You know who they are. Maybe you're someone that you're in this business and you're a doctor and you've got a lot of credibility there. You know what your person looks like. Me being in the fitness industry for a bazillion years, I know that I've got some credibility in that industry. So to be able to have a conversation with other people in the fitness industry, those are my people, but they have to meet my criteria. They have to be fun. They got to be self-development junkies. They got to be team players. They got to be willing to plug in. They got to have a discussion with me about what our business expectations are. That's the last tip I'm going to throw out at you. So when people quit, remember I told you that's my fear and that hurts my feelings. Okay. So now, and I started this years ago, guys, the business relationship isn't secure when they get their USID number. The business relationship becomes clearer when there's an understanding between you and your prospect of what the expectation is of our business relationships. And one of those things that definitely needs to be on that list of expectations, like this is how we're going to work together. This is how, we work as a team and we plug in and we go to events and okay. Oh gosh, oh, I hate that when I do that, when I forget my thought. Expectations. Because when they do quit, I don't feel bad anymore. I don't feel bad. You know why? Because I said, here's our business arrangement. Here, I'm going to meet you halfway, girl, but this is my expectations. Plug into our weekly trainings, be added to our team chat of getting started before you're a brand rep and participate. Check in with me once a week and let me know how your daily action plan is going, on and on and on, right? So then I go, does this all make sense? Does that feel like something that you can do as we proceed in building an empire together? Cool. All right, sign right there. Woo, perfect. I'll send you a copy and one's mine and let's get going. And then when they quit, in fact, I'll tell them the only way you cannot be successful at this business is if you don't agree and consistently follow what our expectations are, all right? And you just give up on yourself. That's the only way you won't be successful. Let me tell you a little secret. Some people will be successful much quicker than others. Some people will be able to develop more customers than somebody, but we're not in a business of comparing our successes with one another. If you know what the end looks like for you, that's all that should matter. So guys, let's close this. I went over a few minutes. I hope this was all helpful. Again, go ahead and share it on out. Let me know in the comments, I'm going to read them, what you thought of the training. And this leaves me with what we'll be training on. Miss Karen Johnson will be training on the interview process. I am so big at teaching people that you're in the driver's seat. You get to pick your peeps. You get to pick your customers that you service. But if you're in the driver's seat, you better darn well be prepared with what questions you're going to ask them. Okay, so Karen Johnson will be doing a training this Thursday on the interview process. With that said, blessings to all of you guys. Let's go out and blow it up in January. Again, just a reminder, all of our trainings the month of January are going to be around the topic of recruiting. Take care, guys. Bye.